So I want to talk about these buttons on my web page. We have these buttons that make it easy for people to subscribe to my podcast. And of course, you want to do that on your podcast website. Well, these buttons were easily added with a widget that was installed when I installed the PowerPress plugin. So this is part of PowerPress. And widgets are these little bits of code that you can use to add cool stuff like these subscription buttons to your website. So on the left side, I have a list of widgets I can use. And on the right side, I have page areas where these widgets can go. You basically drag and drop them. Now, just to give you a little context here, this is kind of a typical WordPress template. Has a header, body, sidebar, footer, and these widgets can go in what we call widgetized areas of the site, such as the sidebar or the footer. So it's just a matter of dragging and dropping as I showed. Now what I'm going to do is look for this widget that says subscribe to podcast. Now that again was installed with the PowerPress plugin. And if I click on it, I can choose where I'd like to put it. And voila, it shows up in the sidebar of my web page. Very nice, very easy. So there are cases where you might want to hide the widgets. So for example, here on my subscribe page, I already have those buttons in the middle of the page. And it feels like this is a little too busy. So what I'd like to do is have that widget not show up on a certain page. And because WordPress just makes it so easy for somebody like me, just kind of a basic user, I can easily apply some logic here by clicking visibility on my widget. And I can just say, hey, hide this page, or excuse me, hide this widget if it's on this particular page. Or, I might actually hide it from an entire category of posts or pages. So it's all very, very, very user-friendly in my view. Just takes a little poking around. So now we go back to our page here, and voila, it takes it off of that page. So that's kind of cool.